I gotcha!
Get ready to have a blast. Localish LA takes you to the Nerf Challenge.
Okay, you got it!
Time for some fun and friendly competition.
You're going down! Oh, come on, get out of here!
Plus, celebrating a remarkable milestone.
She is turning 100 years old.
What do you have to say my age?
And a celebrity surprise.
Hey girl, what's up? Hey!
Keke Palmer's special visit to East LA. Then, cheers to beer, yoga.
Beers at your chest, elbows wide. Reward yourself with a big fat sit.
Localish LA starts right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Nerf Challenge at LA Live. This place is a Nerf lover's dream. 50,000 square feet of action-packed fun. From the blast man standing to the trick shot, you can put your skills to the test. Look out. But most importantly, this is about having fun.
Okay, you got it! Drop the flag!
So we're at LA Live for our Nerf Challenge, where we have lots of activities for family members of all ages to have fun and get up and play together as a family unit.
Big, fun, competitive. It's cool because I've never seen like a Nerf place like this because it's like a whole arena kind of thing.
I think it's from 3 to 93. There are some adults only nights, but I think it's gonna be families. I think it's gonna be single people. I think it's gonna be date nights. There's activities for everyone, every capability level.
I got you! Good, you deserve it.
I think we fought well out there. We played for 3 minutes and we're completely out of breath.
Yeah, running around shooting people with rubber darts, it just makes you feel like a kid again. That's great.
It's actually some of the most chaotic fun I've ever had.
Totally.
And like getting to play Nerf with infinite darts just set up for you.
Oh my
and
God.
You don't really have to worry about cleanup.
Yeah, because mom would only buy you 6 darts.
It's
all
mom.
More darts. Yeah.
We have what's called Wrecking Bowl, which is your human wrecking ball. Who doesn't want to do that? Of course, the great fun part of being able to use our blasters.
I mean, I feel like we all have that spirit within us that wants to play. We're just taught that as adults, you're supposed to keep that down. Here you can let that free, and we do.
For us it was a workout, so if you're looking for a reason to get a little sweat on,
Get your 2020 bottom.
and you're as out of shape as we are, then come out and burn some calories.
This is the first city. It is going to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then you're going to 2 more cities after that. And this is about getting up and being able to have some fun. So whether you're a young kid, teenager, mom and dad, ultimately we're looking for people to come out and have some fun with Nerf and experiences.
You're going down, Carl. The Nerf Challenge at LA Live would be a great place to hold a birthday party. Earlier this week, we helped a local woman celebrate her 100th birthday at a pretty cool spot, her former high school in East LA. She is turning 100 years old in December.
What do you have to say my age?
Does the school look different?
Yes, I would have never known it.
What was your greatest memory here at Garfield?
Flirting.
Flirting.
Oh, it's all different. Buenas tardes. The red carpet. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, this is exciting. My name is Laura Encinas, and I went to Garfield High School. What had happened today?
Yes.
Very exciting and unexpected. I didn't expect all this honor. It really makes me feel good. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Mr. Fabella. All right.
Gracias. So different.
These are the classrooms that you can be in.
This is a classroom?
This is a classroom.
And everything is very different now than what it was there. And the classes were much smaller. Everything is just awesome.
Now we will view a wonderful slideshow presentation from Mrs. Clark's era here at Garfield.
I've been through a lot of things, a lot of things that I forgot, but coming back, a lot of memories came back to me. when I was here in school.
Last question, yes. What's the most memorable moment of your life? It's a hard question. It's 100 years worth of memory.
When I got married, I loved it. I loved being married. What is the secret?
Yes.
There's no secret. Just live your life the best that you can.
That's great advice, Laura, and happy birthday. Here at the Nerf Hoop Double Shot, you can see if your family has the next LeBron James or Kawhi Leonard, or maybe you have the next budding musical star. Check out this special school in Pacoima that's training the next generation of mariachis.
I've always thought of some place for musicians where we could come and grab an instrument, go to the booth, record, have a stage, have a mic, have a place to sit our audience, develop without all these other things that get on the way. So when somebody arrives for the first time, I have them sit, check out the class, I let them try the instrument. The student has to decide that he wants to do this, not the parent. The best reward was watching them arrive here with a smile, excited, pulling out their guitar real quick, and sitting there and actually learning, you know? I grew up listening to my father, my dad. As soon as I joined the mariachi, we started playing. Like I've been playing almost every weekend since I was 14. I did my solo CDs when I was like 18 years old, started recording as a solo artist. So when we started this project, the best we could do is start with the younger generations, you know.
How does it make you feel when you come here?
Happy.
Happy?
Because when I was a little baby girl, my brother used to put music on and I used to dance all the time. I learned some of the songs from my grandpa because my grandpa was a mariachi. I like it because when my sister was 3 years old, she started playing the violin, and then I wanted to play with her. Yeah, we play together sometimes.
I don't want you guys to fake a smile. Just be authentic. Give a real smile because you mean well. You need to be there, right?
I grew up, you know, our elders always encouraging us to have a good posture, show happiness when we perform. Like, it takes somebody to be like smile, and then you're like. A lot of people come with me with all their limitations. I don't know if my kid's gonna learn because he has this, he has that, he doesn't pay attention, blah, blah, blah. They give me all the reasons why it's not gonna work. I ask them questions, little by little they get comfortable, they start answering, and next thing you know, they're all friends.
It's really fun because I can be playing with my friends because inside of me, I really wanted to be a part of a group. I asked my dad, he found this academy, which I fell in love with. They actually know their chords, how to build a scale, they sing. They're no longer as shy as they used to be. They're on the right track to becoming really great musicians.
It's a nice experience because you learn, because some people they're just like, oh, that Mexican music is only for adults and all that. But it's for anyone who enjoys it.
If I see that they're really pushing hard and they come every week prepared and they love it, and those who are the ones that I start to take to performances.
The first performance I have was the Christmas festival where we walked.
Last month we almost did a performance every single weekend. I mean, I think of lluvia as the source of life, water. I think of fuego as a fire in your heart. As long as you got that fire in you, you're gonna be great. You know, if destiny wants to take us to the top of the world and perform and do all these amazing things, then we'll be happy to be there.
Coming up, a taste of El Salvador right here in LA.
The food's amazing. It's like homemade cooking. It's like a little hidden gem, you know? You kind of hear about it through friends.
And a little later, balance and beer. Localish LA checks out a new take on yoga.
Welcome back to Localish LA. We're hanging out today at the Nerf Challenge at LA Live. And you know, running around playing like a kid sure does work up quite an appetite. Thankfully, there's a great place to refuel in the Pico Union area of downtown LA with some Salvadoran comfort food.
The thing that I always say that you need to get is a mañanera pupusa with a specialty pupusa with a fried egg on top. We're in a little area in downtown LA in the Salvadorian corridor where people wouldn't think there'd be a place like this where everybody can feel welcome, not just my tia, but everybody from everywhere in LA.
It's basically melting two cultures together, and we're in a neighborhood where we have a lot of Mexican culture, a lot of Salvadoran culture. We have a lot of Central Americans and a lot of different Latino Americanos in the area. So pupusa is a handmade tortilla. It's a indigenous food. I would describe it as a handmade tortilla with stuffing. We're making our pupusas. So this is our corn masa. It just takes practice. I really can't say amount of time, but you gotta pretend like it's Play-Doh kind of. This is pork and cheese mixed. This is all typical stuff that you find in a Salvadorian household. You know, eggs, ranchero sauce, pupusa. So it's all typical things that I would have around in my house growing up. Well, when he flips the pupusas, he taps them in the middle and then lets a little bit of air out so they can fully cook out. We are completely different to what you're used to having as traditional Salvadorian food. Yeah.
We're an LA and Salvi twist.
Depends how hungry they are, but definitely start off with maybe like 1 or 2 pupusas. You should be pretty good. Today I had a bean and cheese pupusa. The food's amazing. It's like homemade cooking. It's kind of, yeah, just like a little hidden gem, you know? You kind of hear about it through friends, or you know, you kind of just find it on Instagram and no one really knows where it's at.
This is our pupusa mexicana. This is our version of Salvadorian and Mexican culture mixed together. So we have this one topped off with pastor. Pastor is seasoned pork meat, seasoned with pineapples and onions. Really delicious. A little bit of our guac sauce. This is our Salvadorian cream. Top it off with a little bit of pico de gallo and a little bit of cotija cheese. The way I grew up having it, it's you have a little bit of the curtido, you put some sauce on top, and then you start ripping the pupusa and you eat it with your hands. There's no forks and knives involved. We normally try to do a lot of our traditional foods, how my grandma raised me. My wife's grandma raised her. It's really traditional cooking, but it's still with that fresh new vibe that you get things, you can do different things with it.
Instagram has played a huge part in the way that we have promoted our restaurant and has become the way that people get to know us. The Mañana Pupusa brings people in. It's become our signature dish.
So this is our Mañanera Pupusa. It's our breakfast pupusa. We top it off with 2 sunny-side-up eggs, a little bit of our ranchero salsa. We put a little bit of our curtido in between and our pupusa on the bottom. It's breakfast, lunch, all rolled into one. We're just trying to bring our culture to the forefront. It's like our heart and soul to our country.
When you need a hug from abuelita, you come here.
It's comfort food all around.
Up next, much more from the Nerf Challenge. Plus,
I'm in East LA right now getting ready to surprise some of my girls from my Saving Our Daughters.
Why these girls are so special to Keke Palmer. And
welcome to the Sunset Beach water tower.
How you can stay in this landmark.
Welcome back to the Nerf Challenge at LA Live. Carl Schmidt joining us now at Last Man Standing.
Yeah, and you will be the last man standing. And while I quickly reload, check out Keke Palmer, who is instrumental in helping launch an arts program in connection with the Saving Our Daughters Foundation. She stopped by their East LA location to surprise them.
Well, Saving Our Daughters is a nonprofit organization for anti-bullying and acting, and I really like this program.
I really want to grow up to be like a professional dancer or a dance choreographer, one of those.
I'm in East LA right now getting ready to surprise some of my girls from my Saving Our Daughters organization. I haven't seen some of them, I guess, in a few years now, so they're getting ready to start back up school, and I just want to surprise them and just send them my love and encourage them and just have a little fun time, but they don't know that I'm here.
What's the best celebrity sighting you've had?
I wouldn't say it was a sighting, more like I met her, but honestly, it was Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer, she's the one who founded it, and going through being a child actor, and she got criticized a lot, and she wants to show other girls that it's okay.
And 13 Reasons Why is coming out on Friday.
Oh. Hey, girl. What's up? Hi. Hi. How are you? So good to see you. Hi. How are you? I'm so good. So good to see you guys. Oh, good to see you. Let me sit with you. So what's been going on? I know they were interviewing you guys. They didn't tell you I was gonna be here, huh? No. I've been here many times over in East LA at this Boys and Girls Club, and Saving Our Daughters community, it just continues to get larger, and the girls get older and older. So to hear about their growth and all the different things that they've been able to benefit from this, it fills my heart with joy. Is there one thing in particular you're excited about most?
Well, I make the cheer team. So.
Oh, what? Congrats, girl. That's when you gotta hit them with the. Oh, hey! How you would describe Saving Our Daughters is, I mean, to the name, it's just about encouraging young girls, many different girls from everywhere. We have girls in East LA, we have girls in Georgia, we have girls in New York, really all over the world. And the organization is just a place where different people in different fields can come and spend time and inspire the girls to live out their dreams and to let them know that it's possible. Being with Saving Our Daughters is so important for me to be around y'all and always encourage you to know that all your dreams are possible. Oh my gosh, the same way that people gave me time, like when I think about when I was a kid, first starting, Queen Latifah, seeing her everywhere and her remembering my name, her encouraging me any moment that I ran into her, it made a difference in my life. Girl, you wrote that? That was amazing. And there were when you said, what did you say about the revolution? What's that line?
Just many different people in their different fields that showed me attention and time. I feel like the best way I can thank those people is to do the same thing that they did for me.
Okay, okay, we're gonna have to work on that one, no?
So to spend time with those girls and they remember when we did this together or that together, or when you did that, it let me know, like, after hanging out with you that I could do that too. Like, that's what it's about in life. It's about giving what you've been given, you know, spreading the love.
Your voice is amazing.
Carl, you ready? Let's do this. All right, here we go. Here at the Nerf Challenge in downtown LA, we are surrounded by high-rises, but there's a high-rise of a different kind in Huntington Beach that's getting a lot of attention. You're going down.
Oh, come on, get out of here.
Welcome to the Sunset Beach water tower. Sunset Beach has a green belt that runs down the middle of it, and that was used for trains. And the water tower was a stop for trains to fill up with water, but it was in jeopardy of being torn down when the train stopped running. And in 1986, it was turned into a house. At the time it was built, it was the tallest house from ground to ceiling in America. It's now still the second tallest, but the only one with a great ocean view. So the tower, when you get up to the house, which starts at about 70 feet and goes up to over 100 feet, is 3 floors of windows that go round and round and tower above everything in Southern California. So you got a great beach and harbor view. It would have been behind this wall, and we turned it into a little bedroom that you can go into. You got a little bed up there. Yes, it's on HomeAway, and anyone can come and rent it out, and a lot of people do. It was badly dilapidated, and in 1986 the community really identified with it, and there was a big Save Our Water Tower Foundation that was started, and we owe a lot to a guy by the name of George Odell, who he and his partner then bought the property and turned it into the house that it now is in 1986. And this is the main floor. There's a train that runs around the top. So Walter is our mascot. Walter was the fictitious conductor that used to stop at the train to fill up with water. It's akin to a hidden Mickey at Disneyland, and there's 11 Walters hidden throughout the house.
Just ahead, more from the Nerf Challenge. Plus, stretch, sip, and de-stress.
It helps to relax your muscles, relax your thoughts.
Follow Localish and live like a local.
Welcome back to Localish LA. You know, after a hard day of work or maybe a hard day of playing here at the Nerf Challenge at LA Live, A good way to relax might be some yoga or a beer, or how about both? Let's head to Long Beach for some downward dog and drink. Woo! We'll pick up the spare.
Beers at your chest, elbows wide. Reward yourself with a big fat sip. Good. Inhale back. So we're here at the Federal Bar Long Beach in downtown, and we're doing the first ever beer yoga class here.
I feel like it's going to be really fun to incorporate that into the yoga class and figure out how to just to see how she's going to do it.
What's cool about drinking the beer during the class is that it helps to relax your muscles, relax your thoughts, but then it also brings that element of challenge with the balancing aspect, also with the drinks in your hand, so it has this really cool, fun, playfulness to it.
The whole time I was watching, I was like, someone's gonna spill something.
Yeah, I'm amazed no one did. That was pretty impressive.
I thought it was amazing. I was able to get loose from the beer, of course. The yoga and the beer are separate enjoyments of mine, and putting them together was a pretty amazing combination as well.
With today's class, I mean, after work, I really enjoy a nice cold brew, like a lot of people. And on top of that, after work, doing a yoga class is great. So the fact that I was able to do both today, it couldn't be beat. It was perfect, so I loved it.
What I hope people get out of the class is that yoga isn't as serious as most people think. It's your own personal practice. You do what works best in the class that makes you feel comfortable and good and peaceful. And that's really the goal of yoga, is to help you find peace within yourself, get relaxed so that everyone else around you feels just the same.
And that's a wrap for Localish LA from Nerf Challenge at LA Live. You can visit for yourself through January 5th. And for more Localish stories, just head to abc7.com/Localish. Hey, Carl, go deep. Nerf Challenge at LA Live would be a great place to hold a birthday party.
Don't miss an all-new episode of Localish LA on Sunday at 6:30 on ABC7. Or click on the subscribe button and watch Localish LA anytime.